sort of a memory floating to the surface that...
Wow. I think the biggest challenge was the floods. I was caught in the start of the floods. I was sitting in the office on the Friday afternoon watching all this come across, and I'm going, I can't read this. I can't read it from the bombs because the flood levels were indicative of this side, not the rush of water coming from this side. So I'm going, yeah, and then I'm looking up this massive storm of water up in the sky going, where the hell, where's this all going? And I could see it coming across from the ocean. And I'm going, then suddenly it just went boof, all dumped. And it just happened so quickly. I walked out Friday afternoon thinking, this doesn't look right. And as I walked out, I could see the water coming up. Oh, wow. So I rushed across to my place.
How high was it at that point?
It was just ankle deep. It was just enough to register that we were going to have some flooding. But unfortunately I went backward and forward during the night, hit myself in the knee with the bollard, because by the second time I went back, it had gone over the bollards and I couldn't see them.
And how high on your board?
So that Saturday we did a process of cleaning up, and yeah, we had some sad stories in regards to what we could and couldn't do. People couldn't get here. So we attempted to do as much as what I could. I put everything up another level, thinking, yeah, okay, we're going to meter through here or a bit more.
Because you were expecting another round of flood?
Yeah, always, because the rain hadn't gone.
Right.
We were still being rained on. So, yeah, then we got hit Sunday, and I was sitting over my place, and that's when it went really high, above my switchboard, into my ground level, top level, and I'm standing there with SES, and this is a memory to not forget, standing there with SES, which is a 5-metre boat going past, and as it's coming up to my knees, going, can you pick me up? And they said, yeah, not a worry, we just got some children further down, we're trying to collect and take off. Yeah. And that lasted for about an hour, as each time they went past, and I go, I'm still here,
yeah.
We haven't forgotten you.
Yeah.
So I think that brings back tying into when I went through the 74 floods, and as a kid, at the age of 15, going through in a rowboat in my grandparents' house.
You went right through the
yeah,
house
in a rowboat, and checking how things were, and it was just destroyed.
And it was high up, wasn't it? It was a high up appraisal.
Well, basically, yes, it's on stumps, and so yeah, it would have been close to 3 metres, 3.5 metres, where this one went close to 4, or a bit higher, about the same. So yeah, that brought a huge amount of stress and pressure coming back, not just dealing with my house, but also dealing with Northey Street being wiped out, and literally wiped out. The nursery was just a mess, complete mess, and we were dealing with so much mud and leftovers. And
Must have been exhausting cleaning up.
it was, and it wasn't. If it was not for the Flood Army people, the Army themselves, they gave us a huge support.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, they came in a couple of times, and with the troops, helped us. Even to the point the council had to come in with an excavator to lift some of the platforms, because they're just half a tonne. There's no way we could move them.
Which platforms?
The platforms out in the market area. Wooden platforms. They're actually connected as one, and they just floated up and moved. Yeah.
Not ideal design for a flood.
Well, they blocked the entrance.
Yeah, right.
So they lifted and blocked the entrance. We couldn't move them. So we had to get on the council and help us.
Wow.
But the amount of devastation and stuff of processing what's keep, what not to keep. I've known all the floods here since 74.
Right.
So we did that for at least a couple of weeks until we got to a point that it was reasonable to operate here.
Yeah.
So all the staff,
Massive.
it was, and of course I was then going back to my place in the afternoon
And cleaning up.
and trying to clean my place up.
Yeah.